I did.
Let me know.
Yep. I emailed you back. Hello, everyone. Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Here we are at Speakers Playhouse Virtual. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Here they come. They're filtering in like mad. We have a ton of people here for Speakers Playhouse. What?
Okay, so here's the deal. Everybody's got to get at least 2 stages a week. 2 stages a week, guys. That's 100 stages a year.
You guys are amazing. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. But we gotta go. You guys gotta go. We have things to do. You guys gotta go. We have to go. We have things to do. Bye now. See you next time. Hey everyone, welcome. It is time for the best 90 minutes of my week. Hey folks, it's been a roller coaster over the last month where Ginny and I have been here, there, and everywhere. I have been in Italy and Switzerland, and I still did Speakers Playhouse no matter what, because it is, in fact, the best 90 minutes of my week, even traveling in Switzerland and Italy. And I jumped off a mountain and paraglided and all that. Really wasn't the best 90 minutes of my week. The paragliding, nope. It was just scary as shit. It was fun once you're up there, but like it's a perfectly good mountain with rocks under it. And now you're gonna just jump into the air and it's scary, but fun. Anyway, we are here because we are speakers and speak all around. If you are a coach or an author or a healer or a creative or an entrepreneur, then you are also a speaker. You need to develop that skill. You need to be a public speaker. You need to be able to get out there one to many and talk to a lot of people about who you are and what you're up to in the world. And that is what Speakers Playhouse is all about, because we don't want it just to be speaking. We want it to be play as well, because my motto is, if it's not fun, it's not worth doing. And Ginny subscribes to that as well, because I drag her along with me. And it is fun. It is fun to speak. Right, Ginny?
It is. And I got to tell you, it's so funny that you just kind of made that connection verbally for everybody about it's Playhouse, because it's also play and fun. My mom asked me this morning, why is it Speakers Playhouse? And I was like, well, a playhouse was a word for a theater, number
Sure.
one. And number two, it's all about the play and the fun with me and Kimberly. Isn't that hilarious that she just asked me that this morning?
After
Laying
5
up in the
years.
hospital bed.
And let us know in the chat if your parents could clearly identify what you do for a living.
I love this question. Yes, please let us know if your parents know.
Just give me a
what you
yes
do.
or a no, or a heck no. I have to tell you
Heck
that I
no.
was with my mom one time, and she was so sweet. She goes, Kimberly, can you just explain to me just one more time what you do? Now she's been to Playhouse, she's been to live events with me. She's like, can you just explain one more time what you do? And so I started to do that. And then I realized she doesn't actually need to know what I do. She needs to be able to tell the neighbors and the mall walking group and her, her book club what her daughter does for a living. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's different. That's a different answer. You could tell them that I'm a broadcast personality with a weekly show on Zoom called Speakers Playhouse. That's what you can tell them, because that is part of who I am and what I do. They don't need to do all of it. She just wants to be proud of me, right? Your parents just want to be proud of you and make sure that you're not going to starve to death. Is that right?
Right. That's pretty much it. What's really funny is, and guys, this is the joy of owning your own business and having flexibility and freedom. So my mom is 78 years old and she works full time. She is the VP of sales for the largest bus company in the South. My stepmother, who's 86, also works, not full time, but she works. She's an accountant and she does flamenco 3 days a week. So the first lesson here is age is just a number, right?
Yeah.
The second beautiful part, right? It's just a number. The second beautiful part is my mom actually went into the hospital on Friday. She stopped breathing and I had to resuscitate her. And I'm having to do like help her with some of her work because it isn't the kind of job that she can just have someone else do. And we're having the best time. But I'm so grateful, right, for the freedom and the flexibility that I have in my life because of my success as an entrepreneur. So that, guys, if you like that freedom and flexibility, put freedom and flexibility in the chat because that's what we're doing this for, right?
Absolutely. It's supposed to be fun. You did not leave your job so that you could, like your job working 40 hours a week, so that you could work 90 hours a week for yourself and make less money. You didn't do that. You went for time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom, right? And we want you here at Speakers Playhouse to be able to get on stage, tell people about who you are and what you're up to, and convert from those stages and start making not only a living, but a life, and have fun doing it, because it's all about the fun. If it's not fun, man, it's so not worth doing. If you guys can live into that, I think you'll be much happier with your entrepreneurship, regardless of how much you make. It'll be a lot more fun if you bring fun to it. All right. Well, Ginny, there's some new people here. There's some people who've been with us for the last 5.5 years. But there are some new people here as well who have never heard of Speakers Playhouse and may not know who you are or who I am, other than I jump off mountains and have a weekly broadcast show. I don't know. But would you like to tell?
And I overshare about my about my mom being in the hospital. You know, hey, this is what we're doing.
Exactly. So, but do tell people a little bit about who you are and how you show up in the world.
Absolutely. So if you're new, we're super excited that you're here. Welcome to the club. Well, welcome to the fun. So my name is Ginny Trask, and I have owned or operated 6 multi-million-dollar companies. And I'm passionate about helping you guys to make money speaking. So what does that look like, right? For some of you guys, that's a paid speaking path. For some of you guys, that is really a speak to sell path where you can get on a stage and you can speak about what you do. And you can get clients and you can get sales, right? And you can get leads from doing that. That's going to grow your business. When I first found public speaking as a way to grow my business, I have a degree in acting. I've been publicly speaking for a very long time. But when I realized that it could be a vehicle to take my business to the next level, it absolutely changed the game for me. So I owned a multi-million-dollar company, but the whole sales and marketing process of my business felt like I wanted to jump off a mountain, not with a bungee cord attached. Okay. I was like over it. I was so over the sales and marketing and how exhausting it felt, and how social media felt like screaming into the void. Paid ads felt like I was paying for nothing or crappy leads, right? And when I found public speaking, it absolutely changed everything. When I learned that I could speak and sell either from a stage, a real live in-person stage, or from a summit, or I could speak on a podcast and get leads and get sales from that, it changed everything. The very first time I spoke and sold from stage, it was at a small business expo. I sold a $5,000 package, and I counted it up. At the time, it took me 120 man hours to make that kind of money in my business. I was like, okay, this is it. I've found the thing. Now, some of you guys feel like you found the thing too, but you might not quite be getting that kind of conversion. And that is what I'm all about. I have a program that I run with a guy named Joe, Mr. Always Good. And it is called Momentum, where we help you get momentum behind your speaking. Yes, we introduce you to 2 shows a week, and we help you to convert better from those shows. So that's really what I'm about in this world is, guys, it is 1000% possible to grow your business in a huge way with speaking. And if you're just not quite there yet, you're in the right place. So that's all that I have to say. That was actually one of my most long-winded introductions I've ever done. Kimberly, I'm going to toss it back to you.
Oh, so good though. Awesome. Welcome everyone to Speakers Playhouse. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet today, I'm so delighted that you have decided to come to Speakers Playhouse today. I'm Kimberly Crow. I'm an international inspirational public speaker. I've had the honor of speaking on over 5,000 stages, including TEDx in Las Vegas. And in addition to co-hosting Speakers Playhouse nearly every Thursday of the year, I also co-host Podapalooza, which is a super fun virtual event where podcasters and speakers connect and collaborate a couple of times a year. If you're a Podapaloozian, throw some love in the chat. If you've been to Podapalooza before, it is totally an amazing event. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I also co-lead the Influencers Cruise, which is a unique chance to speak on a cruise ship and earn your title as an international inspirational public speaker. Some of you have been cruising with us. There are so many ways to play, and I'm thrilled that you're here to jump in with us now. Here's the thing. As we said, we believe the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to share who you are and what you're up to in the world is by getting on a stage and grabbing a mic. Speaking is an incredible way to show your passion, grow your know, like, and trust, and build a base of loyal, raving fans who love you and follow you everywhere. Plus, it's just super fun. So stick with us today because we're going to make that grinding, horrible process of how to find new stages super duper easy and super duper fun in the next 90 minutes by bringing the show hosts who are looking for guests right now directly to you. So if it's not your first time, please drop our very favorite hashtag into the chat box, hashtag best 90 minutes of my week. And if it is your first time, let us know. Put "it's my first time, be gentle" into the chat. Put "it's my first time, be gentle" in the chat. We'll take great care of you. I do see a couple of new faces in the crowd, so welcome. If you're wondering what's in store today, today will be an energy-packed fun session, sort of like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride meets Whose Line Is It Anyway, where the points don't matter, or maybe they do, depending on your perspective. In short, Speakers Playhouse is a gamified networking event designed for you if you want to grow your business by speaking on other people's stages. OPS. Other people's stages. Type OPS in the chat if you're ready to get on other people's stages in the rest of 2026. You still got time to do it. Actually, I have a friend who's doing a whole thing on how to build out $50,000 worth of new business before the end of the year. You can do it. He can do it. Everyone can do it. This is an opportunity to make that happen. So in a moment, we're going to bring our stage hosts up to the mic. They'll each share their show's name, what kinds of guests they're looking for, and how you can quickly and easily apply to be on their stages. Now, the stage opportunities could be in person, but many of them are virtual. You can do it from Zoom. If you're logged in right now and you can turn on your camera and you can unmute, you can be on those stages. Great opportunities. Anything from podcasts and TV shows to webinars, Facebook Lives, virtual events, and real live in-person stages. I love those. By the end, you'll also have a chance to come up to the mic yourselves and share what you speak about, your talk title or your topic of passion. So if you're a coach or a healer or a speaker or an expert or a creative or a healer who's ready to get your message out there, you're in the right place. If you want to establish yourself as a trusted authority, you're in the right place. If you're ready to play full out and make a difference this year, you're in the right place. And if you're ready to have fun doing it, well, then you're definitely in the right place because, as we said, if it's not fun, it's just not worth doing. And we will help it be fun for you. If you're ready to have fun, please put fun in the chat box. Please put fun in the chat box. If you know that you're in the right place today, because you are all of these things, please put "right place" in the chat because you're exactly where you need to be to make a difference and play full out this year. Now, if you know people that are not in this room, that need to get on stages, that are your good friends, that you are partnerships probably with, that you know need to get on stages, you need to reach out to them right now in Facebook Messenger, in email, and say, "Hey, I'm on Speakers Playhouse. You need to be here too." We got some amazing gifts to give away to a whole bunch of folks today. We give away a new program every single week to our entire audience that helps you as a speaker grow to the next level. Whether it's business help or speaking help or anything in between, you definitely want to invite your friends to be here. We would love it to have 50 or 100 people on here today. We've got 38 already. We would love to see you bring your friends and family because friends do not let friends miss Speakers Playhouse. That's right. Friends do not let friends miss Speakers Playhouse. Let us know in the chat who invited you to Speakers Playhouse because they are your new best friend. If they told you about Speakers Playhouse, they helped you be able to find hundreds and thousands of stages this year. Speaking opportunities where you can share your message and connect with new people and bring in new potential business and leads. Hey, Ginny, I want to pause here and talk a little bit about conversion. Because at the end of every talk, you say we either need to get leads or sales from every talk. And every once in a while, I'll hear somebody say, "Well, I don't want to email my list because I don't want to burn it out. I don't want to email my list because I don't want to bother them and talk about what I have." And I heard a great quote. You don't heal your relationship with someone by not emailing them.
Yes. Just like we don't heal our relationship with someone by not talking to them. Yeah, I have so many words to say about this
Go for
because,
it.
yeah. So this is what I teach all of my clients, and I teach this from stage on a regular basis. When someone joins your talk, it is because their soul and their in their subconscious and their conscious mind have said, I want this information. I want to move forward in this area. I need this or I want this. Okay. That's what they're saying when they say yes to your talk. Otherwise, they would not be there. Okay. So they're there because they're saying yes. Now, when you get done with your talk and they have opted into your lead magnet, they have said like a big hell yes, because y'all, we all know what happens when we put our email in one of those little boxes and then we sign up for something. We know what happens. Okay. They actually expected you and wanted you to email them because they want to move forward in this area with you. You gave them enough information on that talk that they were like, okay, cool. Yeah, I need this next thing. Okay. So if you at this point don't continue to stay in contact with these people, that is about you. That is not about them. They said yes to you. They wanted what you have and they
They want to
wanted to
hear
move
from you.
forward with you. They want to hear from you. They want to hear from you. And just case in point, Kimberly, how big? We don't ever talk about list size because it really doesn't matter, but I just want you to give them a little bit of an example. Kimberly, how big is your list?
I have over 65,000 people on my list. It's
And
all from
how
speaking.
often do you and how often do you email your list?
Every day.
And what is your open rate on those emails?
Oh man, it's like 64% right now.
Guys, literally over 65,000 people. She has an over a 50% open rate and she mails them every day. Okay. You are not bothering them. And I want you to think to yourself, how often do you sign up for something and you don't unsubscribe because you're like, oh man, I want this thing, but like whatever, you got busy, you didn't do it, whatever. But you're like, you know what? But I don't want to unsubscribe because I
I'm
do
not
want
there
the thing.
yet. Yeah.
Okay. So also stop unsubscribing people from your list who don't open or click or do things. Don't do that. Okay. I was trained on this by a very successful email marketer. And just to give you guys an idea of how much money you should be making from your list. If you're terrible at email marketing, you should be making about $1 to $2 per month per subscriber on your list. Once you get good at it, you should be making $12 to $13 per subscriber per month that is on your list. Okay. So here's the thing. Don't unsubscribe them because they did not ask you to do that. All right. There was a coaching company that I was coaching with, that I was coaching for as a contractor last year, and their average client got 154 emails from them before buying their $6,000 program.
There you go.
So what if they didn't
unsubscribe
send them? Right. Or what if they didn't send them those 154 emails? Have you guys ever gotten an email and been like, today's the day? Today's the day. I have been saying that I want, guys, we just had somebody join Speakers Playhouse the other day who has been getting our emails for 3 years. 3 years. And she's like, I finally made it. I finally made it. What if we had unsubscribed her?
I know.
Okay, sorry. This is a soapbox for me. And
Me too.
I think I feel complete. I feel like I'm done on this subject, but thank you for opening the door for me to tirade about how I feel about mailing your list. Mail your fucking list. Okay, I'm done. There will be cussing. You don't have to cuss.
Okay. It's just a great concept. Like, oh, I don't want to talk to those people because I'll bother them. And then I don't talk to them. And then when I do send something, they're like, I don't even remember who you were. Unsubscribe.
And listen, if they want to unsubscribe, they will.
They don't have a
don't be
relationship
offended.
with you if you're not emailing them. They don't have a relationship with you. You don't
They
have a
don't.
relationship with them if they don't know who you are.
It's kind of like a
Anyway,
friend that you don't ever talk to, and you really like that friend, but they don't ever reach out to you. Like, I don't personally have feelings about that when people don't reach out to me, but some people do, right? Guys, just keep the thread, because they reached out their hand
yeah.
for you to take it, and then you dropped the connection. So you're not bothering them. You're not offending. If you are, they will unsubscribe. And if they unsubscribe, they were never going to buy from you anyway. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Or if they
Okay.
were, they'll find you
I
again.
might be done. Maybe there's more.
Well, they can find you again, you know? I've had people unsubscribe and then they're like, oh, I went to so-and-so and I heard about Speakers Playhouse. I forgot about you guys, but somebody brought it up again. And which we love when other people talk about us when we're not around. Ginny and I love that. And then they're like, oh, I came back because I'd forgotten how great it was here. So awesome. Anyway, if it's your first time here, you got an earful. But there's a lot of ways for us to play together. And if you are definitely in the right place right now. Now, we did talk about Playful Out. We do have a membership that you can join called Playful Out. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It's all about how to be able to get coached up so that you are converting from stage. And you can tell that Ginny and I have been doing this a long time, and we have some potential insights for you that can really, really help. And we'll talk about our membership in just a little bit. But right now, we're just going to get right to the goods. How's that? So if you're ready to rock and roll, please give us a hell yes in the chat box, or a heck yes, or a heavens yes, or an oh my goodness yes. Because we're going to bring our stage host to the mic. Now, stage host, please raise your hands digitally. The way you do that is go down to the bottom of the screen. You click on the word raise hand, or you can hit Alt-Y on your computer keyboard, or Option-Y on the Mac if you have a Macintosh. Ginny and I, of course, have a bunch of stages that we're going to share as well. But we already have 5 people raising their hands to share stages. So get ready to get overloaded by a whole bunch of opportunities to speak. When you come up, stage host, we're going to ask you to give us 4 key details about your show on the mic. And then we are going to ask you to put that information along with 2 more key details into the chat. So when you come to the mic, you're going to share these 4 things: your name, your show title, your audience, and the types of guests you're looking for. Your name, your show title, your audience, and the types of guests you're looking for. And then in the chat, you're also going to include a link for us to be able to subscribe to your show or join your summit, or at least see it if you have a link for that, and a link to be able to apply as a guest to speak on your show. So give us those 2 links in the chat. It's great if you're a show host and you have guests on your show to come every week to Speakers Playhouse and get new subscribers to your show by dropping your link. And then pro tip for show hosts, go ahead and type this up right now. Have it ready to enter as you get on the mic. We got 7 people raising their hands with stages. Plus, Ginny and I have a ton as well. And some of the people that are raising their hand right now have more than 1 stage to share. Typically at Speakers Playhouse, we drop about 30 stages every week. So again, if your friends are not here, reach out to them, tell them they need to be here right now. We're almost at 50 people. Would love to have 50 people here as we move forward. So Ginny, would you like to demonstrate how this is? Oh, you have some announcements.
Oh, no. Yeah, just really, I'll do them quickly because we soapbox. And guys, if you're new, we don't actually normally tirade in the beginning of Speakers Playhouse.
Don't tell them
but
that.
every
Maybe
once in a while.
Maybe we're going to start that
Every
now.
once in a while, we reserve the right to tirade. Okay. A couple things. Number 1, we are live on YouTube. So hi, YouTube. If you guys are hanging in and you watched all that, congratulations for being here. You've at least found Speakers Playhouse. But here's the deal. In order to get access to these 30 or more stages that we're about to bring forward, you do have to be here in the Zoom where it happens. Kimberly?
In the Zoom where it happens, the Zoom where it happens, the Zoom where it happens.
That's right. We are also theater nerds. If you're a theater nerd, drop your little nerd smiley emoji in the chat. We love our theater nerds. All right. So you do have to be in the Zoom where it happens. The way you're going to do that is you're going to go to speakersplayhouse.com, speakersplayhouse.com. It's right there next to Kimberly, speakersplayhouse.com, and you will register and grab that link. There's not a charge for Speakers Playhouse as of today. So far, for the last 5 years, there has not been a charge for Speakers Playhouse. So get it while it's hot, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So join us here in the Zoom where it happens, and we're going to say goodbye to you.